and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be debriefing and reviewing week 1 of Natacha Oćeane's Build.Reload workout program. So I'm going to review each workout in the week, talk about overall pros and cons, and then I will rate the program so far based on difficulty, sustainability, and enjoyment. So let's jump right into it. If you are interested in science-based health and fitness and you don't know who Natacha is, you should definitely check her out. I will link her channel in the description. I've been watching Natacha since I was in high school and I'm now 22, so I've been a fan of hers for a while. I just love how she brings science into the health and fitness world because I think a lot of health and fitness is not supported and backed by science and it's very anecdotal, which has its time and place, but I'm a big fan of science-based, evidence-based health and fitness and like having a healthy lifestyle that's based on research. I've also completed her Cut Reload program. Somewhere up here I will put a card that links that video if you're interested in watching that. I completed the full 12-week program and reviewed it. Today I'm going to be doing just week 1 because I thought since this program was released pretty recently, this will be helpful for you if you want to make a decision. But if you're interested in seeing a full review, I will be posting that once I've completed it. That'll be about 3 months from now. So like I said, this is my second program of hers. The reason I chose Build over Cut, because she just released Cut 2022 as well. The reason I chose Build is because one of my goals for this summer is to put on some muscle. I don't know if maybe some of you out there also have this problem, but I've definitely talked to friends who have this problem. I've been working out for a few years at this point, and I have not seen the changes in my strength overall that I've been hoping to see. So I've switched things up in terms of my diet as well as starting this program, and Build, as the title implies, is focused on building muscle. If you've been working out for a while and haven't been able to build muscle, then this could be a really good option for you, and I'm excited at the end of the program to give a final review. I'm just going to be talking about my experience today, my likes and dislikes with the program so far, and I hope it will help you make a decision of whether or not to buy, but of course, our experiences will be different. This program includes 5 days of workouts and 2 rest days, and one of those 5 workouts is optional. But just for this video, just for you guys, I did all 5, even though normally I do a 4-day a week workout split, and that works really well with my schedule. I was able to squeeze in that 5th workout just because I wanted to be able to give a full review of everything in week 1. So I'm just going to read from the program what each day is. This information is also available on her website, but I'm just going to read what the split is for every week. So day 1 is strength and power. Day 2 is upper body functional muscle building. Day 3 is a rest day. Day 4 is lower body and functional muscle building. Day 5 is full body functional muscle building. Day 6 is optional skills and rounded development. And day 7 is a rest day. So now I'm going to be reviewing each workout, and I'm gonna throw my Apple Watch stats. Okay, the sun is coming in and out. My lighting is definitely changing. I apologize if that's annoying. I'm definitely annoyed. I'm gonna be putting my Apple Watch stats from each workout up here. One thing to keep in mind, I will make a note of it. There was one workout where I started my Apple Watch about halfway through the workout, so that's gonna appear to be a lot lower than it actually was. So for day 1, strength and power, I really love this workout. I would rate it a 10 out of 10. One thing that wasn't included in Cut that is included in Build that I really love is a sort of like progression to warm up with compound lifts. Oh my gosh, the lighting is changing so much. I really enjoyed this because in Cut, if there were 4 sets of 8 for squats or something like that, a compound like full body movement, there would be no warm up. So obviously with something like that, it's good to warm up. So I would add in my own warm up, but then I would usually go over time in that workout. But in this program, it is included. The first set of squats had 8 reps at 50% of your working weight, and then it was 4 reps at 80%, and then you went into your working weight for your 4 sets or whatever it was, which I really liked. Day 2, upper body, I would rate this an 8 out of 10. It's not really Natacha's fault, I just hate upper body day, and I really struggle to burn as many calories and get as good of a workout in when I'm doing upper body, even if I am going at, like pretty close to failure. I liked this workout. Like I said, it's not Natacha's fault that upper body day isn't my favorite, and I did like that there was some ab work incorporated into this day as well, just to mix things up. One thing I really liked about this workout is that there was a lot of variety. It's not like you're just using dumbbells the whole time. There were lots of different machines incorporated and different movements that really engaged like kind of your whole body, even though it was upper body day. That's something I appreciate as well. Day 3 is lower body, and I would give this a strong 10 out of 10. I am very partial to lower body day. Leg day is my favorite day of the week for workouts, so yeah. Natacha always comes up with such interesting and varied lower body workouts. Like, you will not just be doing squats and deadlifts the whole time and lunges. Like, she really comes up with interesting stuff, and a lot of it incorporates movement. Like, walking lunges and things like that. But she also always hits the important compound movements, which I really appreciate it. I love to start my workout with a compound movement, getting like larger muscle groups and then work into smaller muscle groups, and that's how these are set up, which I really like. She doesn't neglect the important stuff like hip thrusts, deadlifts, squats, which I really love. Day 4, full body. I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of 10, only because there were a couple of exercises where I struggled to get the setup and the form right. And I would consider myself like an intermediate to advanced exerciser, I guess you could say. I've been going to the gym for about 5 years now, so I anticipate if you're a beginner, these exercises would be extra confusing to set up. And some of them were also just uncomfortable, like the way that you were seated on a bench was like, it was kind of painful for my knees and it took away from the workout, so I ended up just standing rather than using the bench. And some of them were tricky, but there weren't progressions offered. A lot of times she'll have progressions, but certain exercises didn't have progressions that I maybe thought should have. So that's the only reason for the 7 out of 10, but it overall was still a good workout, and I was able to kind of modify to still try to work the original muscle group intended. Day 5, skills and rounded development. This is a 10 out of 10, maybe an 11 out of 10. And it's interesting because this is the optional workout of the week, but I would highly recommend doing this. It was only 40 minutes long, but I burned as many calories as I did in one of the regular workouts, which is crazy. I was dripping in sweat. If you think this is a rest day or a chill day, like that is not true at all. It is definitely still a workout. She incorporates lots of ball slam type stuff and stuff that really sort of like twisting your body that really requires you to focus, which I really enjoyed. And I sort of on this day decreased the weight a little bit to really focus on form because it was kind of a skills day, and I just loved it. I had a lot of fun. I left the gym feeling really amazing. And yeah, it was fun to just kind of take things a little bit slower for the day, but still get an incredible workout in. Now I'm gonna go through some overall pros and cons from week 1. So if you watch either my cut reload review or eventually once I post the full review for this program, I will do an in-depth review of the Aflete app, but I'm just gonna list a couple of pros and cons quickly before we get into the overall pros and cons. I think it's an amazing app. I think it's amazing to have an app. Let's just start there. I've done programs that are PDF-based, and it is so annoying. Sometimes the photos don't fully demonstrate the exercise, and that's a bummer because you're kind of wondering how you should do it. And also it's really annoying to pull out the PDF, like zoom in and out on everything. And I love that you can track the number of reps and weight for each exercise, and then the next time you do it, it'll show you what you did previously. So that's really helpful if you want to know, oh, what do I normally do for this kind of exercise? Maybe you haven't done it in a while, or you can see your progress over time. Like when since I've completed cut reload, I was able to see between start and finish how much more weight I was able to do for certain exercises, and it's really fulfilling. It's just nice to see that, and it's nice to track your progress and keep track so you can continue to push yourself and push your weight. There are a couple of small bugs that I'll discuss more in one of my full review videos, but they don't really hinder your use of the app. It's just kind of annoying. Occasionally the app will quit out and it'll restart your workout timer, but like for me, it's not essential to know how long I spent on the workout. I know I'll usually end up spending about an hour, so I'm not mad if it restarts my timer. It's a little annoying, but it's not gonna impede me from doing the workout. Those are the kind of bugs that they have. They don't actually break the app or like lose any of your data or anything. They're just a little bit annoying, so there is that, but I'll go into more detail in a future video. Let's talk about some pros. So the video demonstrations are amazing. They're so high quality. There are multiple angles so you can see everything. She does tons of reps, and the videos on Aflete will just repeat over and over, so you can keep watching it for as long as you need to understand what the movement is. And I love the demo videos. They're seriously so helpful and much better than photos like you would have in a PDF. The exercise descriptions are also amazing. She often includes progressions in here, and she will have form tips in there. Some of these tips are essential to the point that if I hadn't read them, I would have been doing the exercise totally wrong. Her descriptions are long. She includes lots of detail. She talks about how to have that like mind-muscle connection sort of thing, talks about, you know, maybe the exercise is included as a warm-up. She'll say like, make sure your weight isn't too high for this. This is meant to be a warm-up for your next exercise. And that kind of thing is super helpful. So the descriptions are also 10 out of 10. I feel sore, which I consider a pro, but not sore to a point of not being able to work out the next day or not being able to like walk or do any of my daily stuff. So I think that's the perfect level. So I would consider that a pro. I'm feeling really happy. I look forward to the workout. I am excited to see what the next workout includes. And I've been really looking forward forward to going to the gym. So I consider that a big pro. I feel really fit. I feel really great when I leave the gym. I haven't seen any changes in my body, obviously. It's only been a week, but I will check back and do some measurement comparisons before and after once I'm further into the program. So some cons. I feel like if you are a beginner, you may struggle a little bit with this, just because I was struggling to get the form correct for some of these exercises, and I consider myself an intermediate or advanced. I think for a beginner, this may be difficult. Like I said, the Aflete app will occasionally crash or do little annoying things, have little tiny bugs, but none of them prevent you from completing your workout. So it's like a con, but it's not that big of a deal. You know, I was an app developer in my day back in college. I took one iOS app development class, so I really respect the hustle now. I understand how hard it is to build an app, so hats off to Aflete, because I really think it is a great resource when you have a plan to be able to log everything and have it right there for you with demo videos versus just having a PDF. Now let's get into ratings. So enjoyment, I am going to rate my enjoyment a 10 out of 10. Sometimes the struggle is real and I will be like sweating or like just huffing and puffing, but I really like that in a program. I like that it's difficult, and it's cool because you can choose how difficult you want it to be and just change your weight. So there's no pre-prescribed weights, there's just number of reps, and you can use that to kind of determine like, okay, maybe if there's 10 to 15 reps, I should go lighter versus like 4 to 8, I should go heavier, things like that. But yeah, you can kind of make it as difficult as you want, and I've been making it as difficult as possible and really enjoying that. It's also a style of workout that I really enjoy. If you enjoy sort of like weights with a little bit of functional training mixed in, very little cardio, then this is a great program for you. That's one thing I like about this versus Cut Reload. Cut has so much HIIT, and that's as advertised. I knew what I was getting into when I bought it, but I just struggle with HIIT, and it makes me feel awful. Like I just leave the gym like just totally dead, which I know some people love, but it's not for me. So I would consider the lack of HIIT a pro, but that's something you should consider when you're buying this. Is this a style of workout that you would enjoy? The difficulty, I would rate this like an 8 out of 10. It is flexible, so you can make it as difficult as you want, but that's kind of the level I've been sitting at. There are certain exercises that feel easier to me, certain that feel a lot harder, kind of depends on the workout, but overall I think it is challenging but not impossible. I don't leave my workouts with more to give, which is something I really like. I like to leave my workouts feeling totally done, like I don't have any more energy left, or my muscles are sort of sore to a point where I can't do anymore. If that's not how you like your workouts to end up, then I wouldn't recommend this program. I really like it. With other programs and other workouts I've done, sometimes I'll need to sort of like run and burn off all of my energy at the end of the workout. Not the case with this one. By the end of the workout, I'm done. I'm like totally cooked, which I like. Last but not least, we have sustainability. I'm gonna rate this a 7 or 8. We will do a 7.5 out of 10. The only reason is that I feel like the optional 5th workout is actually really important, really valuable, and they're super fun. I know historically there have been times in my life where I definitely couldn't have fit all 5 workouts into the week. I'm making it happen right now. I don't know how long that'll last, so I'm kind of unsure of the sustainability, but one thing she really preaches is with all of her programs is that you should fit it into your lifestyle. So I'm sure you'll get the best results if you stick to 5 workouts a week, but it should be flexible based on your schedule, which is something that I try to always do. Maybe 7.5 is a little bit harsh, but 5 workouts a week is definitely a lot, at least for me, but it is flexible. So you just probably won't see results as fast. So that is week 1. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you're interested in seeing more from me, or if you're interested in seeing my full review of this program once I've completed it, definitely subscribe. I'll be making more health and fitness and general wellness related content. If you have any questions about the program, please leave a comment, or if you have any videos you're interested in seeing, also leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.